Now onto the second page. We have a second way of writing down a quadratic equation, which is called vertex form. And vertex form of a quadratic equation looks like exactly like this. And it's called vertex form because it contains these two numbers, h and k, which describe the vertex of the parabola. So h is just the x coordinate of the vertex, and k is the y coordinate of the vertex. So we have two different ways of writing down a quadratic equation, kind of like how for lines we have the point slope form and also the slope intercept form. To make things easier to calculate the vertex of a parabola, we can just use these formulas where a, b, and c are the same coefficients that come from the standard form. And this a that's part of the vertex form is the same a as that's part of the standard form. Okay, so let's try to determine the vertex of this example that we had before, where we have f of x is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 7. So again, a, b, and c are the coefficients. Right, so a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1, and then b is the coefficient of x, which is 6, and then c is the constant term, which is 7. Okay, so now to calculate the vertex, we just use these two formulas and plug the numbers in. First, h is minus b over 2a. So let's calculate. B is 6, so you have minus 6. And a is 1, so you have 2 times 1 in the denominator. And then now we have minus 6 over 2, which is just equal to minus 3. Okay, so h is minus 3. Now let's calculate k. So k is c minus b squared over 4a. So again, plugging the numbers in, 7 minus, and then 6 squared over 4 times a, which is 1. Okay, so let's calculate 6 squared first. So that's 36. 4 times 1 is 4, and then 36 over 4 is 9. So 7 minus 9 is equal to minus 2. So we have k is equal to minus 2. And then putting it together, the vertex, right, so again, it's h comma k. So the h goes first, which is minus 3, and then k, which is minus 2. So the vertex is at minus 3, minus 2. And then the next feature of a parabola is what's called the axis of symmetry. And it's just a vertical line that goes through the vertex. And because it goes through the vertex, we write it as x equals h, where h is the same as the h from the vertex. And it's called the axis of symmetry because the parabola is the same to the left and to the right of this axis of symmetry. Okay, so the final thing we're going to look for in the graph is to calculate some other points. And anytime you have any kind of function to calculate some points on the graph, you just choose some x values and then plug it into the function. And usually it's good to choose x values that are both to the left and to the right of the vertex. So in this case I choose negative 2, which is to the right, and negative 4, which is to the left. Okay, so now let's calculate. So when x is equal to minus 2, what do we have? So y is equal to minus 2 squared plus 6 times negative 2 plus 7. So negative 2 squared is positive 4. And then this gives you a negative 12 plus 7. And then calculating 4 minus 12 is negative 8. So we get y is equal to minus 1. Okay, so x is minus 2, y is minus 1. And then now we calculate for x is equal to minus 4. What do we get? So calculating, this gives you 16, and minus 24 plus 7. So you get minus 8 plus 7, which is also minus 1. So this gives you minus 4, comma minus 1.